Guys and girls, in today's episode we're gonna be looking into a skill that in my opinion every striker and winger needs to have in their locker if you're planning on playing football at the highest level. Now I don't have the official name of the skill, but today we're gonna be calling it the One Step Runup. Basically, the one-step run-up is all about trying to give you that tiny extra bit of space in order for you to either get a shot on goal if you're inside the box, or if you're playing as a winger, you're trying to create some space for you to swing in across towards your striker. And basically, you're mainly going to be using this move when you're somewhat standing still, as it's actually extremely difficult to pull off when you're running full speed. Now, the reason you absolutely want to master the one-step run-up is that if you have a plan of playing at the highest level, let me tell you one thing. Up there, the defenders are gonna be on you 24/7, especially when you're close to the opponent's goal and you simply don't have any extra time for some fancy touches inside the box. And the one-step run-up is gonna make it extremely difficult for the players to react fast to your next movements. And the defender in front of you won't have a lot of time to try and block your shot, as it's all happening extremely fast. Check this out. Unlucky. The best way to explain the mechanics of the skill is to actually showcase it to you against a defender. No matter if you're out in the wing or close to the box, in most cases, when you're one-on-one against a defender and you're trying to get some space to get a shot off, you're basically lifting the ball a couple of meters away from you in order to get a decent run up to the ball, to strike the ball with some good power and technique. But unfortunately, as you just saw, it also gives the defender some extra time to reach the ball before you, and in the worst case scenario, he's gonna end up blocking your shot before it actually takes off at all, like this. Instead, with the one-step run-up, especially if you're close to your defender, if you master the first touch with the outside of your strong foot, it's basically gonna be physically impossible for him to reach the ball before it takes off towards the goal or towards your striker. Now, just look at this. If you put the ball perfectly 1 meter away from you, he's gonna have a very tough time trying to block it. And if he really tries to go for it, J-Mike, let's try. Whoop, you can even make a fake turn and you're off again. And basically, the difference is huge when taking a long and comfortable run-up for yourself or trying to go for the one-step run-up, because he simply can't physically stop the ball if you perform the move correctly. So, when you start practicing the one-step run-up, chances are you're gonna be messing up big time all the time. This is one of those skills that looks effortless and easy when the pros do it on the pitch, but it's actually extremely difficult to pull off in game situations, especially if you're not comfortable basically striking the ball in the first place, since this move requires lots of coordination and skill. Now, when you get to the pitch and you finally start practicing, actually, you don't need the defender at all. My best advice is to simply start practicing shooting against the wall. The good thing about shooting against the wall, as you already know, is that the ball always comes back to you. Now, the key thing here is the first touch with the outside of your strong foot. This is the touch that makes the big difference in this skill, either succeeding or not succeeding. Let's look at it this way. If the ball stays too close to your body with your first touch, you're not gonna be able to get a proper shot or cross off your foot, and the defender is simply gonna block it by lifting his leg like this. On the other hand, if your first touch goes too far away, you're gonna be kicking the ball very awkwardly. It's not gonna go off your foot the way you intended it to be. So this is the only thing you basically have to work on all the time. Finding the right distance for your first touch. For me, it's round about 1 meter off my foot. This makes sure that the defender will have a hard time reaching out for the ball, and it gives you a good amount of time to get a proper and powerful strike off your foot. Boom! Bah! And off you go. So that wraps up today's episode, and quite honestly, this is one of those skills that I don't often see on tutorials on YouTube, but I can guarantee you, if you master the one-step run-up, you're gonna cause some serious headache to defenders and goalkeepers that you are facing in your next football matches. And in case you want to learn even more awesome football skills here on our channel, you can click on the playlist on the bottom right corner of your screen. And while you're at it, you might as well subscribe to our channel by hitting the green bubble right next to my head. And before you leave, let me know in the comment section below, what kind of skills would you like to learn next here on our channel? Leave all your thoughts down to the comment section below. And with those words, I'm out.